Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to talk a little bit about filtering and searching data. In order to do that, we'll proceed to the Edit Customer or Edit Customer Transactions forms, which include the search options. We'll start off by going to the Edit Customer Info form. The Edit Customer search form comes up and allows us to enter and fill in several fields which will return a result based on the data that we've entered. We have customer number, last name, husband, wife, renewal greater than, renewal less than, last modified greater than, last modified less than. Have our search button. We can edit the customer, or we can close this form. We can also sort by last name or sort by the CN number. And then our sort type is either alphabetical in ascending or descending order, depending on if this is checked or if this option is not checked. In addition, we can create a new customer here, and then we can also export our results to CSV. To perform a search, we go ahead and type in an option, some data into this data field. In our case, I already know what I want to search for, which is my big G test I created before. I don't have to enter the whole CN number, just a portion. So in this case, I will enter 92286, and then I'll click on this search button. The search for customer result brings me back my 92286. As our actual argument was pretty fine-tuned for this particular user, we were able to get back one user. However, depending on how fine-tuned or not tuned your actual argument is, you might get back more results. As I delete the 9 from the actual customer number I previously entered, I only have 4 numbers, 2286. Let's see how many results we get back for that. Let's click search. And as you can see, we get a little bit more results back when we don't fine-tune our particular search. Now, fine-tuning our search also means we can add additional elements. So kind of thinking of them as being stacked. So we can stack elements on top of each other. So we can say in this customer number field, find me the customer number where it's 2286, because I think I remember it was 2286, and the last name was test, because I think I remember the last name was text, and the husband's name started with a B. And we click search, and then we get back our actual result set, which is the big G test 2. And these fields work all the same. You don't have to type in the whole name. You can type in a portion. And you can get back your data. Now with the user search, we have additional search criteria down here, which is the renewal greater than, renewal less than. And that's for if we want to search for the user's renewal date being in a particular date range. We also have the last modified greater than, last modified less than, if we want to search for the user being in a particular last modified date range, meaning that the user was modified in between a given date type that we've entered. In this case, we will say, show me all of the users that have a renewal date greater than May 1st, and less than June 1st. And we'll click search. It brings us back a record count of 119 members that are greater than May 1st and less than June 1st. Now, obviously, that would mean that these members are due to expire somewhere in between these periods. Okay, and that covers the actual user search. You'll notice the other buttons that we have are edit customer. We can also edit the customer, and create customer. We can create a customer from this window as well. And the close button closes that particular form. And we're done with that form module. And that concludes this tutorial.